Okay, this is me and Hazel, and I wanted to show you the decks that I got today.
And you know we got a piece from you.
Yep, you've probably seen us in other videos. If you haven't, check out the channel. So the guided art therapy, I don't think this has ever been used because it's still in rainbow order. And each card talks about like a prompt to...
I'm licking you.
She's not really. She's just making it look like she is.
Now I am.
Okay, you need to quiet down though. Remember I said it's quiet hours and the neighbors won't like this? So this one I just took the plastic off this. I have not opened it yet. It's called the Trauma Treasure Deck. So let's see. How exciting. I mean, the best part of this is how much I paid. So I went to the Restore. And in case you don't know, the Restore is a place that like takes estates. You really did lick me that time. And then they resell the stuff. So you can get some pretty good prices. And these were $1 a piece. I mean, brand new. So anyway, really good find. Pretty happy about it. I mean, these just came out of the wrapper. Look at this. How would you even work with this deck? This is crazy. The Trauma Treasure Deck. Let's see. So, stop it, Hazel.
Okay.
Thank
I
you.
just want.
I've already asked you to stop, so you really need to.
Okay.
What, is just life so boring without pretending to lick your juju?
Wait. Stop the video.
Why?
Because I want to bring my tablet.
Oh, you can go to get your tablet. Go that way.
Okay, go.
Carefully.
I will.
So she's going to get her tablet, apparently. Some important things to be mindful about when using these cards. Reading this booklet in full first. Interesting. So basically, organizational system, workplace, and institutional trauma. God, these cards are going to be so great. Sensory-seeking behavior might include being habituated to an adrenaline buzz. What an amazing deck. Oh my goodness. Go around and around like a hamster on a wheel or a washing machine, whirlwind, carousel. Sisyphus energy. So these are root causes of traumas. You guys, if you have watched my channel before, then you know that I talk a lot about healing trauma, self-healing trauma, you know? And the way that I do that is to look for root causes. And I've made my own decks, but these are really cool. Apparently written by a doctor even, so. Describe these using 3 words. My parenting experience was hard, overwhelming, cut off. And then maybe also, at the same time as it being cut off, it's also never ending. Okay, and then there's 2 other statements here, if you want to follow along. The next one is, my childhood is or was, describe with 3 words. My childhood was...
Tablet.
Siblings.
Tablet. Tablet.
Amazement.
Tablet.
Sheltered. And my relationships are or were. 3 words. Oh gosh. My relationships are or were. Like, it doesn't specify romantic relationships, so I'm going to go general. My relationships are...
Wow. Okay, that's... So we're done together.
3 words. My relationships are... fuzzled. Fuzzled. I made up a word. Okay, what else? My relationships are... Fuzzled feels like foggy and like not defined. My relationships are ghost town. Okay, one more word. My relationships... Let's do my relationships were. My relationships were fantasy. Yeah. For sure. These are cool cards because that self-inquiry right there, like that me searching for words to describe those things, it's huge clues about how I feel about those things today, you know? And if I'm still telling myself the story about that, if I haven't moved into compassion and found like the gold in it, then that means there's gold to be mined in them there hills. Developmental trauma. Include the in utero period. The womb as a baby's first classroom and lesson into life. So developmental trauma, my mother was homeless when she was pregnant with me. She was also using cannabis. And there were definite like disagreements happening on a regular.
Hey, I'm right
So
here.
there was definitely a lack of safety. Hi Hazel, I didn't forget about you.
Tell them there's me right behind you.
Skunk, keep people at a distance. I don't think I smell to keep people at a distance, but I've definitely kept people at a distance. Oh, it split and wanted me to do both of these. Go around and around like a hamster on a wheel. Oh, we already did that one. Sting like a scorpion or a jellyfish. Sometimes the words cut really deep, right? Well, I am a Scorpio, and I am familiar with how deep words cut because I learned earlier on that I needed to be careful with what I say. That just because I see somebody's shadow and I see where they're struggling doesn't mean I should tell them about it. Doesn't mean I should use that as my weapon of choice, you know. When I was more angry and traumatized, those were things that, you know, did happen. And I don't do those things today. I'm much more comfortable in myself where I don't take things personal. So even if like it's harder, it's so much harder to trigger me these days. If people could truly see inside me, they would see or know. Wow. Okay, if people could truly see inside me, they would see or know. This is not humble at all, but I would say how pure I am and how well intended I am. And it's to the core. Like I'm not harboring any secret wishes to do any harm to anybody. Not even people who have done me harm, not people who are doing harm to people that I love. Like the war is not coming from my heart. You know, I'm accessing it. Like, if people could really see inside me, what would they see? They would know that I'm really fun. And that I love finding out about them. Yeah. So I'm well-intended, I'm fun, and I love finding out about them. That's what I think people would know if they could really see inside me. And that's interesting because we got that skunk card, like, and talked about, like, keeping people at bay. And then the scorpion card, which is, like, using words as weapons. And it's like, if that's what you've seen on the surface, then you don't know that those things are in here. But that's at the core of who I am. And I think I often maybe like I hadn't been showing vulnerability up to this point in my life. So if someone doesn't show vulnerability, then some of those softer things about them don't show through. Very interesting. This one came up again. Turn up the volume. Yeah, so I've been expressing myself a bit more again. Like, I'm sure that I'll probably be posting more often because I just went through a throat chakra clearing. Whoa. Whoa. Powerless, out of control, helpless. I mean, anytime you've been powerless, out of control, or helpless, it probably created a trauma in you. Those are the ingredients of trauma. So you just think about any time that happened in your life. Happened in my life plenty of times. But anyways, yeah, my throat chakra, that's funny that I just is in the process of clearing out. And also my intuition has been ping, ping, pinging me. And I've been listening. And I'm glad that I've been listening. It's like, there was one time last week where somebody had wanted a session. And I'm not usually taking appointments for sessions, but I was willing to do it. She seemed like she really could use it. She was going through a rough time. And I was willing to like fit her in right away because of the rough time she was going through. And while I was offering her the days that I could do it, like I was writing the text, and my intuition was pinging me to not offer those days. My intuition was so trying to tell me, don't do it, but I heard it, and I could not think of any logical reason not to, and I knew that my schedule was going to be busy. If I didn't do it on those days, then it would be a while before I did it. So I was like overriding my intuition, and I offered the days anyway. And it turned out that she didn't do it. So probably something in her life, maybe her intuition, deterred her, and so we didn't go there. So it turned out okay, but I took notice of the fact that I ignored my intuition.
Hi, I'm playing
Hi.
a game.
What do you got there?
On my tablet.
And what game are you playing?
I'm playing this. Look.
I see some headphones. Oh, it's not headphones, it's a chainsaw.
Yeah?
So you have to cut those?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, it's like you're a builder?
Oh, my cutting stuff.
Well, builders cut things. So anyway, since that day, I was reminded to follow my intuition. And I was like, yeah, I gotta do this. And then it's like in the next coming days, it's been pinging me in those same kind of ways. And I've been listening now. And it was tough at first because when my intuition is telling me no, but there's no logical reason, and the no is to somebody who needs me, which is what kept happening in the days after that. It was hard to say no to somebody on the basis that I know intuitively I'm not supposed to. I don't know why. You know? But I did it. I just started saying, look, I'm sorry, but I cannot, because my intuition is telling me no. And that was my reason. But it went over fine, you know? It wasn't a problem. It was just me who was scared to do it. And then once I started doing it, I was like, oh. And actually, one of my family members, it was my mother, actually, she ended up telling me that she trusts my intuition. And I was like, oh, cool. Makes things easier.
Can I see?
You want to see my intuition?
Yeah.
So your intuition is when you get a nudge about something that you should or shouldn't do, or a knowing, and it's like coming from your heart, and it's like giving you guidance. It's like guidance from the angels.
Yeah.
And so that's why you listen to it. Because even if you don't know.
That's funny. Why? That's funny.
So Hazel, you want to tell everyone how old you're going to be next week?
I'm going to be 5. Can
Yeah.
you tell that to everybody?
You just did. They heard you. Hazel's
I
going to
hear
be
that.
5.
I can't hear them.
Yeah, we can't hear them. Maybe they'll comment. Maybe they'll say happy birthday, Hazel.
That's not my birthday.
If you see this, say happy birthday, Hazel.
It's not my birthday.
Yeah, it's going to be. Usually when it's your birthday, you can celebrate the whole month. That's what I do. Do you want to celebrate the whole month when it's your birthday month? Okay. You can. So, I have just been... Wow, I had a long day.
Don't tell her something.
Tell her something?
No, it says nothing. I promise.
Hazel, are you overtired? Like Juju is? She called me Juju. You're not my what?
I'm nothing.
The sage is something else. She actually, we have, okay, so I've been, her and my son got in a car accident. It was awful, wasn't it? So now I've been giving him rides to work. And since we've been doing rides to work, we have this running joke. And it's about a landmark that we pass along the way. And we've just, had this running joke the last few days. And today we went by the same landmark with my mother in the car. And she kept the running joke going. And it's not like a corny, cheesy, it's like a higher-minded thing. A higher-minded running joke.
I said nothing.
You said nothing. Anyway, I was very impressed, and I was like, well, we're in a new ball game now here.
No, it's not.
So, yeah. Age 5. Here we go. And she's pretty serious about the tablet.
So that's my favorite time.
Are you trying to eat my hair?
No.
It's not. My hair smells good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love it. Do you need a shower? Do you want your hair to smell like that?
Yeah. But
Okay.
almost in like a second.
Alright. Well, that is all. We'll be playing with these decks some more. I'm going to let you go just because she probably wants some attention.
I want more. I'll make it bigger. I want more.
Well, we're going to have to get ready to go pick up your dad soon.
That's one.
Like one more what?
One more beer.
One more video?
Yeah.
This is the video.
But I want to make a different one. It's about me.
Okay, we'll do that. Alright, bye y'all.